Hey everyone, so I just did a bunch of nail tutorials for you earlier today, so I thought I would come and do a tag video for you. It's a tag I created called the Randomness TAG. All the questions were created by me. I created 20 questions. I'm calling this the Randomness TAG because it's really random. People always do the tags like weird questions that really aren't that weird. To me, asking you if you were a cat and you would rather lick yourself or jump in a swimming pool, that's weird because it's totally random, and that's kind of what I wanted to do from this. I really wanted to make it a true, weird, random, like, why are you asking this tag of just random questions I thought of. I'm going to say this all now because at the end I'm just going to say goodbye and end it, but comment down below if you like this tag or not. I tag everyone, especially GRAVEYARDGIRL, JELLICLESFOREVER, BAMITSRUZI, Starry, there's like Miss 803, I think it is. It's JELLICLESFOREVER's niece, and anyone else that wants to do it. But I definitely want to see these people try the tag. And I know JELLICLESFOREVER is creating her own tag as well, and she's going to be doing that sometime soon. So definitely check that out. Tag everybody. Subscribe if you haven't. Thumbs up if you like this, and definitely leave me comments below. Let me know if you like this. I'm going to have all the questions down below as well for you. So I'm going to jump right into these questions and just give you my quick answer. So the first question is, if you could create a makeup line, what would you name it? I would name it Everyone. I'm not going to go into details because I've actually thought about creating a makeup line one day, but I'd call it Everyone because I want it to really help everyone and get the biggest range of people makeup-wise that I could. If your hair changed to fur, what animal fur would it be? I couldn't decide, so it's either a snow tiger or a snow leopard, but I still like that black and white look. How often do you daydream and what about? I daydream like all the time. Like I'm always spacing out, and I dream about everything, especially if I've seen a movie like Harry Potter. I was dreaming I was in like fighting Voldemort, and I changed the storyline how I wanted it in my head, and I daydream a lot. Number 4, if you could pick a talent, what would it be? I would love to sing. Yes, I would probably end up trying to be rich and famous just because I would want to have a good bit of money to support my family. Some side of my family isn't as rich as others, and I would really like to support them and get them out of a lot of financial issues that they have. So I would try to be famous for that reason, not so much for the fame, but I really could use the money to help out my family. But also I want to do singing. If I don't make it famous, I want to do singing because I hate singing songs like, say, Our Song by Taylor Swift, or Whitney Houston's I Will All Love You, or Celine Dion, or, you know, any of these wonderful singers, or Christina Aguilera. I hate singing their songs and hearing my voice because I can't sing, and I totally butcher the song, and I criticize the heck out of people that try to sing it like the artist and fail. So I wouldn't want to be one of those people. Okay, so that was a long explanation. Number 5, you have a chance to get rid of a color in the world. Any color. You have a chance to get rid of a color. Which one? I would get rid of orange. Out of all colors, I hate that color. There's a few things I can stand out of orange, but if they change to blue, I'd be happy because that's my favorite color. Like Tigger, I love Tigger. He's adorable, but he's orange. And if he turned to a blue Tigger, I would love him 20 million times more because he's blue. I'd be happy if he was a blue Tigger instead of orange. But in tigers, if all tigers were just like a tan instead of an orange, which is a tan, that would be awesome. But anyways, yeah, I hate orange. Number 6, if you could give a makeover to someone, who would it be and why? I would do to my sister Chelsea because she's not really girly into makeup and like curling her hair and all that stuff. And when she does, you know, show hints of that every now and again, I think she looks so pretty. I mean, she looks pretty without makeup. I love her to death. I think she's beautiful. But I want to see her be girly, you know? I really want to see the you know, all the makeup on and the hair done. And I would love to do a makeover on my sister. Okay, number 7. Pretend you created your own world. What is it like? And just basically describe it, you know? So you pretend you created your own world. What is it like? Mine, everything would be different shades of blue, probably black and silver as well. It would just be a fun, friendly environment with lots of colors, like all the other colors besides orange. Orange is not allowed in my world. My world does not have orange. It has blue, black, and silver mostly, but it has all the pinks and yellows and greens of spring and all that. It would have tons of music everywhere, every style. There'd be like no racism, no fighting. Everyone would just love each other. everyone would just accept each other, and then since it's my world, I'm going to be rich, because I don't want my family in my world to ever have to struggle for anything ever again. So that's my world. What is a totally what toy is totally creepy to you? I don't have many, but the ones that are kind of creepy is like the clown or the baby dolls. Some of them have those eyes that are just like staring you, or they seem to watch you when you're moving. Those kind of creep me out. If you could create a Barbie, what would it be? I have a good answer, and then I have a bad answer. I want people to do the what kind of Barbie would you create tag. I want to be like PG-13 at the worst. I want people to be good about this. I know you can come up with like Slut Barbie and all these other stuff, but keep it PG-13, because there are younger kids that do watch these channels, if you guys decide to do it. But I would pick the inappropriate one would be a pregnant Barbie. That way you have to sit there and feed her, because she constantly will whine to you, and you have to rub her feet, and you have to take care of her and constantly see how much work it is to have a kid. That way little girls can learn that it's not just a walk in the park getting pregnant. It's kind of a pain in the butt, and so really make sure you want to do it before you do it. That's my kind of semi-bad one. And then I would do flags of the world, like a complete good Barbie. Flags of the world. Get every flag in the world, like United States, Vietnam, China, Japan, the UK, Russia, all the flags in the world. Have it all on like a dress or something, and have a Barbie with the flags of the world. Number 10. What childhood habits do you still hold on to? One is being a picky eater. The other is I still love Disney to death. I keep a lot of little childhood habits here and there. I'm very childish in the sense I like look at everything in wonder and awe, and I love colors and imagination and fun, and just being a fun, friendly person. Like kids kind of see the world. It's just my personality. Number 11. You just wrote a fictional ghost story. What is it about? Mine is going to be about a ghost or multiple ghosts in a theme park. Just kind of, not so much being scary ghost story, but just kind of like a fun, like maybe a few people they can talk with that are always yelling at them or always trying to cover up their mistakes, and have them do like pranks throughout the park and theme park. But so mine's a little bit more of a happy version. You can go evil if you want. It's whatever. Okay, if you could meet, this is number 12. If you could meet your YouTube haters, people that hate on you, or if you could meet the haters of another guru or another YouTuber that you like, what would you, what real life carnival game would they be in? So, I love Emma, JELLICLESFOREVER. If she ever had a hater on her, what game would that hater be in? I'll explain that in a minute. If I had someone telling me how horrible I was, what game would I want to put them in? Myself. Anyone that's just being childish and you just want to do something, like, I would put the haters in a dunking booth and just have like endless, like whoever they're hating on will just have a chance to endlessly throw balls and just keep dunking them. I think that'd be fun. Maybe it would shut up the haters if we put them in a dunking booth and just threw balls at them so they all fall in. I know I'm guilty of it every once in a while. I hate on some comments that people make in other videos, but I try not to hate on videos. Everyone puts time and effort in them. But yeah, that's what I would do. Anyways, number 13. If you could create a spell, what would it be and called? Like, how would you say it? Mine would be Alonus Quietus, and it would be a room that I would disappear into, just like my own little room. I decorate it however I want, and say I'm in the middle of school and I'm just like falling asleep. Time would stop wherever I was leaving from. The time would stop at school. I would go into my room. I could spend years in there if I wanted. I wouldn't age or anything. I would just stay in this room. I'd go take a nap. I'd wake myself up, get something to eat, kind of get back into shape. Then I'd go back into where I was from in school and continue where I left off like nothing ever happened, and I'd be more energized. So I would love just to have like that room where I could stop time, go to this room, take a breather, and then go back into the real world. That's what I would do. Number 14. If you could do non-harmful drive-bys, what would they be? And mine would be lipstick. I would go by like all the guys or all the girls that have really ugly lipsticks. Like, I don't know. I don't like orange. So if they had orange lipstick, I would take a color like a really bright red lipstick, and I would love just to stick my arm out the window and like like rub it on some guy's face and like color everyone's lips, because I think it would look funny. That's just me though. If you could transform into 2 animals, what would they be and why? I would be a cat and an eagle, because cats are awesome and I want to fly. Number 16, if you had, now this part, I have this as 2 options. If you're a girl, there's one answer for you, and then if you're a guy, there's another answer for you. So if you were a girl, if you had to go topless or hairless, what would you do? I would go hairless the rest of my life. You can't wear a wig. That's the one thing. If you're going to go topless or hairless, you can't wear a wig, but you can wear a hat, and I would go hairless. If you're a man, would you go bottomless or hairless for the rest of your life? And remember, no wigs are allowed, but you can wear hats. Think about it. I would go hairless. Number 17, if you could rename a movie, which one in the new name? I couldn't think of anything really good, honestly, even though it's my own question. I just thought of something that annoyed me, and I changed it. There's a Disney movie called Lemonade Mouth, and it just sounds so lemonade mouth. It just doesn't flow. I would just change it to Lemon Mouth. It just sounds so much better. Other than that, I was thinking of maybe Titanic, changing it to Jack and Rose, because throughout the movie they're always yelling for each other. Number 18, if you had no money limit on what contest prize you have on YouTube, like if you had no money limits to what you could get as contest prizes, what would they be for YouTube? I would do houses, cars, expensive jewelry, and like whole makeup lines, like the MAC Make Me Over collection. I'd have the whole line for you guys. You know, I would do it big all the time if I had the money. Number 19, what's worse, Rebecca Black in her Friday song, or 10,000 screaming Justin Bieber fans? I pick, what's worse, I pick, sorry, I messed up. I pick the 10,000 Justin Bieber fans. I originally had Rebecca Black, but I like her better than 10,000 Justin Bieber screaming fans. That's ridiculous. And before time runs out, number 20, the last question. If you could ask one question to any ghost, who is it and what's your question? You could be funny, you could be serious, it could be family, movie stars, anyone you want. Who would you talk to as a ghost, and what one question would you ask them? I mean, you can talk to them more and ask them whatever questions, but what would be one main question? I would pick Abe Lincoln. Good old Abraham Lincoln. I would pick him and ask him if he's happy with how society is today, you know? Like, is he happy how we ran things, or do we totally F it up, in his opinion, you know? So that's all the questions I came up with. I'll read through them really quick because I have a few minutes, and I'm going to put them down below. So question 1, if you could create a makeup line, what would it be? What would you name it? 2, if your hair changed to fur, what animal fur would it be? 3, how often do you daydream, and what about? 4, if you could pick a talent, what would it be? 5, you have a chance to get rid of a color. Which color? Which color would it be? 6, if you could give a makeover to someone, who would it be? 7, pretend that you created your own world. What is it like? 8, what toy is totally creepy to you? 9, if you could create a Barbie, what would it be? PG-13 or less, please. 10, what childhood habits do you still hold on to? 11, you just wrote a fictional ghost story. What is it about? 12, if you meet your YouTube haters or haters of someone that you like on YouTube, what carnival game would you stick them in? 12, if you can meet, oh sorry, I said 12, if you can meet your, 13, if you could create a spell, what would it be, and what would it be called? 14, if you could do non-harmful drive-bys, what would they be like? What would you do? 15, if you could transform into 2 animals, what would they be and why? 16, if you had to go topless or hairless for girls, which one would you do? For guys, which one would you do, either bottomless or hairless? So one for men, one for women. 17, if you could rename a movie, which one and the new name? 18, if you had no money limit on contest prizes for your YouTube channel, what would they be? 19, what's worse, Rebecca Black in her Friday song, or 10,000 Justin Bieber fans? And lastly, the 20th question is, if you could ask one question to any ghost, who is it and what's your question? And I hope you guys enjoyed this and liked this. Sorry if this is going to be a little choppy. I'm going to try to cut down my answers a little bit because I'm almost a minute over. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.